Alright, so we're going to start off with devotion. Hope everybody's ready. While Judy is getting herself ready for class, um, can Sheva, can you pray for us tonight?
Lord,
Go ahead. Sheva, pray for us, please, if you are able to.
Father, as we come before your presence tonight, just want to ask you to help us have a smooth class tonight. I want to thank you for bringing us all safely through this week. Dear Lord, I just want to ask you that whatever has been taught tonight, for us to receive it, and not only read it, but to be kept in our midst. And I just want to thank you for keeping safe and keep us safe. And I hope the mediums that we're here tonight will move in your precious name. Amen.
Amen. Alright, thank you very much. Alright, so our Bible pick for tonight is coming from the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 1 to 2. Even though it says my son, it also refers to the reader, right? And he's saying, pay attention to my wisdom. And a lot of us, a lot of youngsters don't like to pay attention to their parents' wisdom. You know, when parents have been through, there's an experience teaches wisdom. So when your parents go through certain things in life before you came on earth, then you have to pay attention to their instruction because of their experience. So we have to respect the elders' experience. Just turn your ear to my words of insight. Exactly. You have to listen. Listen to the parents' words of insight because they are seeing things that we may not have been looking at. They are looking further down the road because we are not looking further down the road. So it is very important that we respect the wisdom of the elders and respect the insight of the elders. And it continues to say that no, he's now telling us the reason for listening to the insight of our parents or the elders or pay attention to the wisdom. And here's the reason that you may know or that you may maintain discretion and your lips may preserve knowledge. So we will know the right things to say. We'll know the right choice to make when we respect the wisdom of those who have been before us and their insight. So I pray that as we go through the course of the week, if we are reprimanded or rebuked by someone who has experienced, then we ought to listen and look into it and make an effort to do the right thing because you'll never know. Maybe if you fail to do the right thing, that you cut your life short, you know. So you can read the rest of the chapter for yourself and to get more insight from the wisdom of Solomon. All right, so thank you very much. All right, good night again, ladies. We're going to proceed further into our class. Tonight, we're going to start off with student presentation. And I hope you all have your teeth ready for sure. Let's say we will start in alphabetical order. We're going to start in alphabetical order. You're going to use your webcam to do the presentation. What is expected of you in this presentation? Whatever you're using, you must be able to explain to the class something about it. Give us some information. This is your opportunity to use your knowledge. This little man right here in teaching about the teeth. So I expect you guys to share something to us about it. I don't want to be reading off anything. To and give you a chance to express yourself. And then if there's any correction that needs to be made, I'll do that, etc. Now, each person will be given just 5 minutes or 3 minutes, no more than 5 minutes to do the presentation. And the future presentations, you have to work on your modules, three-dimensional modules, and you'll see the benefits of doing this because you'll never know. Maybe what you do your presentation is what you get the exam on. So please, last year, a student, when she finished her maths exam, she said that this man knew what he was doing before she got her results. And she passed her results, passed the exam, and she's all the way in Cayman. So following instructions, as we just read a while ago, is very important. All right, so we're going to start off with Judy, are you ready?
Sir, I'm not ready.
You have something to present? That's the first question I ask you. So you gotta pull out the teeth out the head to go use it now. All right. All right, Alia, can you take the honors from us, please?
I'm coming.
Yeah, let me stop the share right here. So we're going to big up the turn on the webcam.
Okay.
No man, you all need the webcam.
And
Yeah, just turn on the webcam. You don't have to share. Just turn on the webcam. No, no, no. All right, you have to unmute it to speak. Okay. All
yes,
right.
as you can see, I do a full structure of the teeth. I didn't do the tooth. But anyways, yes. So as you can see, right, these two bottom teeth are the incisors.
Mm-hmm.
And you add another incisor. Alright. It'll tear the food and such. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So incisors at the front part of the teeth. The two cardboard right here is just to represent the incisors. And we all know that this is a sharp biting teeth.
Okay.
Then next we have the canine right here. These two sides, the canine. You can see it.
Yeah, man.
Yes, that is where, yes, so the canine is at the corner and they have a sharp pointing biting surface, as you can see. And we all know that the function of the canine is to grip and tear food. So remember, the incisor is at the front of the mouth and have a sharp biting surface, which is used for cutting. And the canine is at the corner, which is used to grip and tear food. Next, now coming down, as you can see, the premolar and the molar. The molar would have been the bigger one, and the premolar would be the smaller one. So the premolar is like unlike the incisor and the canine, they have a flat surface. Understand?
Yeah, understand.
And they're tear and crush food. The molars now, we all know that these are the largest set of teeth. And they have a large flat biting surface. And we all know that the function of the molar is to chew the food and crush and grind.
Good.
So the incisor, the front, the canine, the side, and the molar and the premolar that will be near to the teeth.
All right.
And this right here, you can see is our tongue and stuff.
Where's the tongue? Show it
And
again.
this is
Show
the
the tongue
part
again.
that holds the teeth right here.
All right.
Yes, I'm finished.
All right. Not bad. Okay. Good job. Not bad. All right. Tori, do you want to comment on Alia's presentation? Tori?
Sir, it was quite understandable and she did a good job.
Yeah, good job. Okay, very good. All right. Chevelle, what about you?
Yes, sir, she did a good job of explaining what she did.
Okay, right. All right. Good. And you notice that you see when you use a model now, if she speak as though if she write in the order as though she spoke, then the thing will flow. And that's the reason why I want you guys to do the model. Because it allow you to express yourself more and allow you to let things flow. Good? So that is very, very important. So the models is very powerful. Don't underestimate using a model. Okay? Chevelle, your turn. And Judy, you are next. Hold on there. What's going on here? Your turn now, Chevelle. Please unmute your mic so we can hear you. All right.
So this is my model
Mm-hmm.
representing the structure of the teeth or the tooth.
Mm-hmm.
So right here you have the enamel.
Mm-hmm.
Here you have the dentine.
Mm-hmm.
You have the gum on the side here, and the bone is this part out here.
Mm-hmm.
You have the pulp cavity,
Mm-hmm.
and these are representing the blood vessel and nerve.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, up here is the crown of the tooth, and again, this is the visible part of the tooth, and this that goes down into the bone is called the root.
Mm-hmm.
The enamel is that hard part of the tooth. The gum is that soft part of the, that soft tissue that covers and protects the roots of your teeth. The dentine is that part of the tooth that is beneath the enamel.
Mm-hmm.
And the bone is a part of the jaw that surrounds the root.
Mm-hmm.
And the pulse cavity is that soft tissue that at the center of the teeth, containing the nerves and the blood vessels and the connective tissues.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Good job as well. All right. Um, Ali would like to comment on Chevel's presentation.
It was okay.
It was okay. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yes, man. And the
Yes.
need to be able to make constructive criticism of each work. That is important in the working world. So don't be afraid to make constructive criticism because it helps you to know if when you go into the working world and you are supposed to be whichever career path you choose, they have staff meetings and you must be able to make constructive criticism so you can help the growth of the company to which you will work for. So you have to work on that part, right? All right, Chori, can you give a comment on Chevel's work, please? Miss Michael?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Will you comment on her presentation, please?
Well, we showed a good example of
Mm-hmm.
the teeth, the
Mm-hmm.
tooth. Showed a good example of the tooth.
Okay. Okay. That's all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, so are you ready now to do your presentation, ma'am? You have to turn on the webcam first to see the tool that you have, what you're going to use to do your presentation. If you never make it, tell me to never make it, or tell me to wait a little, getting it ready. You made the tool, truly?
What is it, sir?
You made the
So
tool?
me draw something. I'm gonna make nothing. Me just draw something.
Well, let me see it then. Let's use what you have. Come, use what you have. Turn on the webcam so we can see what go on, please. All right, Trudy, we're waiting for you now. Go ahead. So you don't have to share. Just use the webcam. Use the webcam. You draw it on a paper or you draw it on what you have it on. Good. All right. So we're gonna use that then. Use what you have right there.
Okay.
So where's your
First,
pen? Where's your pen? They're going to use? You have a pen? Yeah. Make life easier for you. Yeah.
first we have the incisor.
Mm-hmm.
They are the eighth front teeth in our mouth. They
Mm-hmm.
are used for biting food.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the canines.
Mm-hmm.
They are used for ripping and tearing food apart, and these are the sharpest teeth in our mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the premolars. They are used for chewing and grinding food.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the molars, which are used for grinding food as well.
Okay.
That's all, sir.
All right. Not a bad attempt. Okay. All right. So all of you did okay. I'm going to ask both Alia and Cheval now to comment on Shrudi's presentation. Who's going to go first? Alia, you want to comment first? Or you going to?
Well, it was simple and understanding. She gets straight to the point.
Okay. All right. So she went straight to the point. Okay. Good. All right. Cheval, what about you?
Her drawings were clearly constructed, so from her explanation of each key, exactly what she was talking about.
Oh, well done. Okay. Good. All right. So both of you have try out for your presentation, and as you can see, you have three distinct presentations, which is okay for me today. Although I was expecting the tooth itself, but it blends in quite well and good. Now, I just want to ask you guys now, if you notice that when you guys are doing this presentation, you're expressing yourselves much better than when you give me that assignment. And that is what I want you guys to pay attention to. It is very important that you pay attention to that because most times when you have the model, you're forced to be using information that you learned, right? And you heard expressions. When I listen to both, all of you actually, you're forced first of all to identify the different parts of the structures you are using. You were also forced to state the function. So you see the order that you are going, and that is what we're looking for. So whenever I tell you guys to make the models, please do make the models because it's a very powerful tool to use in learning. All right, and you see the more you should look at it. I give you the opportunity to teach, and the best way of learning something or to have something in your head solid is by teaching it back to somebody. So use this opportunity of our classes going straight down to exam to make your presentations. It's very, very important. The next time, let's do the research part of it. You'll be able to make your PowerPoint, and who can make PowerPoint. Who can just use pictures, arrange pictures, and speak about it. I think because you use a tablet shovel, you can use a photo grid if app and help to make your presentation. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right. So we're going to continue now. So very good for all of you. All right. We'll spend much time on the word chart today, but whenever you are studying, it's very important to have a word chart. Make your word chart. A word chart is like a vocabulary then, list. So there are words. Remember, when you're going to answer exam questions, you have to use words, right? And so you have to use the words that are learned. Yes, each subject carries a set of vocabulary, and you need to know the language and speak it as well. Yes, my co-assistant is assisting me here. Now, so it's very important to have your word chart. All right. All right. That's gonna give me a few words you can remember from the lesson that you just did. Can somebody give me a one word? Just give me a word that you learned from the lesson that you just did. Respiration,
Breathing.
breathing. Okay. Good. Somebody else? Do I have to call names, people?
You have aerobic time.
So aerobic, aerobic, yes,
And anaerobic.
anaerobic. Make sure you not look for nothing, you know. Is this how it's spelled? Anaerobic? No, no, because
Yeah.
it's how it's spelled? Should I spell for you?
The A must be after the N.
Anaerobic. You're supposed to be an A there. What?
After the N.
Oh,
ANAER.
oh, oh, ANA. Okay, anaerobic. All right. All right. So Alia, give me three. Come, Trudy and Chevy must give me something now. Eh?
Intercostal or postal.
Okay, intercostal. Oh, you spell that, please. Me can spell for me.
IN
Uh-huh.
CER
See what?
CER
Uh-huh.
COS
Uh-huh.
TAS.
COST, that's it? Oh, muscle, intercostal muscle. All right.
Oxygen depth.
Okay, oxygen depth. Okay. Trudy, your turn. Give me something.
So, gas exchange,
Gas exchange. Okay.
and the alveoli.
Alveoli.
Of inspiration.
Inspiration.
It'll be the same as intercostal.
No, different. Inspiration, different.
Expiration.
Expiration. All right. Trudy. Chevy, want to give me one?
You know, so we talk about the mitochondrial inspiration.
Yeah, mitochondria, yeah, you can put it. Oh, you spell it.
MITOCHON.
MITI.
TO
Oh, TO. What is MITO?
CH
Uh-huh.
O
Uh-huh.
NDRIA
ND R and
RIA.
N. Okay, mitochondrion. All right. Anybody else? Trudy, Chevelle,
Diaphragm.
diaphragm. You should know that. Sorry. DIA is what? Spell the word for me, please.
CH
CH, yeah.
RAGM.
RAGM.
Lactic
Okay.
acid.
Lactic acid. Okay. Okay, good.
Combustion.
Combustion. Sure want to put combustion in this one.
Commander. But say something, Commander, cellular respiration.
Okay. It's not the combustion still, but it's cellular respiration. Oh, we make the comparison to combustion. Alright.
Thor-
Yes, Evel, I'm listening. Go ahead.
thorax,
Eh?
the thorax or the lung,
Oh, thorax are the lungs. Okay, good.
Trachea.
Wait, hold on. So we have thorax or the lungs. Can put lungs over here. And I heard trachea.
The bronchi and the bronchioles.
Alright. And the bronchioles.
What you doing?
Let's spell. Judy, give me one, Judy. You're not say a word. Judy, give me
So
something.
you have the larynx, you have the epiglottis. Sir, we can't pronounce that right. Epiglottis.
But spell the word that me give me now, because I can't spell, remember that. I cannot spell. You gotta spell the word. I cannot spell.
Sir, larynx.
Larynx. Is that
YNX.
okay? All right. Somebody give me one that starts with M. A four-letter word that starts with M. A four-letter word that begins with letter M. M as in mango.
What?
Four-letter word that begins with letter M as in mango.
four letter,
Yeah. Oh, five letters, sorry. Five letters.
mucus,
Mucus. Oh, it's spelled.
Adam Davison.
Oh, mucus. Good. Somebody give me a little word to begin with G.
Begin with what?
G.
glucose,
What you call it? Glucose. No, I never want glucose, but give me next word to begin with a G. That was using a lesson. Come, folks, come. But remember that one?
Yes.
No, I don't want to guess. Give me something else.
goblets,
Very good. Goblet cells. That's what I'm thinking. Goblet cells. Because it works along with the mucus, right? What's it spelled? Goblet? All right. Somebody now give me a word that begins with letter C. It is a five-letter word that begins with letter C. Jody, can you give me one? A five-letter word that begins with letter C. Come, folks, come. Come now, give me a word now. Give me a big pizza. A five-letter word that begins with letter C.
Parts.
Huh?
And eat.
No. You find them in the nose, you find them along the trachea. Mm. And I'm supposed to know that, you know. You find them along the nose, inside the nose, and along the trachea. It works together with this one here. Come folks, provide me the answer, please. Hmm. 3, 7. Alright, let me put in the answer.
Celia.
Oh, very good, Alia. Celia. Well, actually 4 letters that? 5, yeah, 5 letters. Alright, good. Now, of course, you would have more words than these. But why it's important? Because if you're going to talk about breathing, you talk about breathing. When you talk about oxygen depth, you talk about oxygen depth. You talk about gas exchange, you talk about. So each word that you have in your word chart, you put that on a flashcard. You go to the bathroom, you go to the kitchen, you're walking on the road, wherever you are on this earth, you have that word chart and you talk about it. You constantly use information. You might say to a friend, you know, I'm doing aerobic exercise. I might say, okay, I know what that means, right? You might go to the stadium and you see some athletes doing something. I might say, you know, they're experiencing anaerobic respiration. So you must use the terminology so you can constantly be using it and understanding it. The more you use something, the more you understand.